Hey everyone, John Chow here from johnchow.com, and I'm here at the San Clemente outlet for the weekly Cars and Coffee meetup. But before I show you the event, I want to show you a modification I did to my Tesla Model X. Check it out. I blacked out all the trims. So every piece that used to be in chrome has been blacked out. See? Blacked out. So I blacked out these trim pieces here. That's all black. It's looking mighty mean, much better. Even blacked out the Model X logo here. Like if you compare it to a regular Tesla, you can see the trims are chrome, and the chrome is so much better in black. If you want to know how I did this, check back here on Wednesday. I'm gonna have a how-to video on how I dechrome my Tesla for less than $30. I was like, this mod only cost me 30 bucks. So check back next Wednesday. But for right now, let's check out Cars and Coffee. So instead of Sally, my wife is here today, walking both dogs. Speaking of modified Tesla, check out this Model 3 here. He's got the blacked out on the chrome trims. He blacked out the wheels, made the calipers pink. I mean, powder puff blue. The interior got the white on the steering wheel, much fatter. He whited out the center console. Pretty cool. Cars and Coffee does not look as busy today. I wonder what happened. I see the little house on the highways back. This used to be a school bus that a couple converted, and they've been traveling the country with it. Good to see them back. Wow, check out this Corvette Zo6. I'm calling it now. I think this guy just won the award for the biggest wing at Cars and Coffee. My words. I like that. What? Man, this is a this is a huge wing. Crazy. Cars and Coffee happens every Saturday from 9 to 11 here at the outlets in San Clemente in South Orange County. The event is family friendly, dog friendly, and if you're a car enthusiast, this is the place to be every Saturday. Check out the Japanese flag on this. This is really cool. But judging by how clean it is, I'm not sure this thing's ever been off-road. I mean, it looks like it's ready to go off-road, but it's just too clean. I mean, look at that. Yeah. Well, if it has been off-road, I believe the owner cleaned it, washed the car immediately. Air-cooled Porsche with the top up. Air-cooled Porsche with the top down. This one did it right. Cobra Mustang. Supercharged 5.8 liter motor. Cannon air filter. That's a big motor. Wow, that's a really big motor. Look at that side, that supercharger, and the belt's impressive too. Another impressive motor. This is a Hellcat, supercharged Hemi. So you can see supercharger right there, intake, the big air intake right here, supercharger belt. Another supercharged engine. This is a Mercedes AMG, and you can see the supercharger right there. They made it look okay. 64 Corvette next to a Porsche 911. Nice big dog. You hear the barking over there? That's Sketches barking at another dog. That's what he does. Sketches, stop that. Stop that. Other dogs come to Cars and Coffee. It's not all you and Widget. Must be Supercharger Day. Here we have a Ford Mustang, and it's got a Pro Charger. So this is called a centrifugal supercharger. All the other superchargers I've been showing you were on were called root supercharger. They were on top of here, but this one, it's well, yeah, it spins. It's more like a turbo, but instead of using the car's exhaust to power it, it uses this belt right here that's attached to the motor. So this is the story. They bought this bus on April 18th for $2,500, and they just converted it over time. You can see there's pictures of them putting in a plywood, putting in all the insulation, the woodwork, and then on August 1st they started traveling. And yeah, damn that dog. Yeah. But yeah, you can follow them on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. All right, let's go inside again. Let's go inside. Come on, you can come inside. You can bring the dogs too. You're allowed to bring the dogs. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Come on in. Yeah, this used to be an old school bus. Yeah. Yeah, and now it's not a school bus anymore. That's for sure.
There's an RV.
Yeah. There you go, bus donation. There you go. You want, and you can just write a little message there, and they got in the OC register. Very good.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last some good papers.
And this is where you do your cooking, I guess. There's got to be a microwave here somewhere.
You wouldn't want to do it indoors.
I see a fridge. Stop that, you stupid dog. Oh God. No, he's very territorial. If I let you go, you're gonna attack that dog or what? I don't think he's intimidated by you. And you're getting widget into it too. Maybe coming to Cars and Coffee with the most unfriendly dog in the world is not such a good idea. Next week, I'm just gonna bring Widget. Wow, it's definitely Supercharger day. Check it out, a Whipple Supercharger. That's, I think it's a 2.8 liter Whipple Supercharger. And you can see there's the air filter. Air goes in here through the supercharger and then gets supercharged into the motor. This coffee truck has put the Ruby's Cars and Coffee Girls out of business. They don't even sell coffee there anymore. So you want coffee? This is where you get it. There is the Dirt Alliance that Sally wants to ride in. Yeah, nice short wheelbase. They could probably pretty much go anywhere. This is a very clean Audi R8. It's a V8 version, not the V10. Now, for those of you who are wondering, how can you tell a V8 from a V10? First of all, you look at the exhaust. The V8 version has dual pipes. The V10 version has a single pipe. The other thing you look at is this side blade. The V10 bulges out, whereas the V8 is flush. And the last way you can tell is you just look at the engine. It will say V8. Duh. Oh my word, what is this? Actually, seriously, what is this? I mean, the hood looks like someone bashed it in. Okay, and someone stole the rearview mirror there. It's got the biggest side thing here, this sliding windows. Look at that steering wheel. My God. It's the shifters on the dash.
Yeah, well, that's not a. Yeah, it's not an original.
This is one of the wildest things I've ever seen. Okay, it's a Citroen. There you go. Citroen what? I have no idea. But if you know, please let me know in the comment. What Citroen is this? You don't see too many Hummers around anymore in California. I guess it's because, you know, the image it projects, you know, it's just a big FU to the environment. It has a nice vintage Corvette with side pipes. I like it. So this is I believe it's a C5 Corvette, and they put in an old 56 body kit onto it to make it look like a vintage Corvette, but it's really, it's this Corvette. Yeah, so they took this Corvette and then turned it into that. I think I like this one more. Yeah. I don't know. Sketch. He's just like, okay, maybe he won't be. Oh no, he wants to get it on. He wants to get it. Yeah, he wants to take your dog on and slap it around. This Datsun owner was very helpful. In case you didn't know, you know what car this is. Now you do. Big furry dog. Watch out for Sketches. He's gonna bark at you really, really badly. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there he goes again. You got a real Napoleon complex. You know that? All right. Here's a vintage Mustang with a, you guessed it, supercharged motor. Yeah, he's running a Paxton Supercharger. It's a statistical Supercharger. That looks really nice. Corvette corner. Convertible Corvette, vintage Corvette, Corvette for sale, and the Z6 Corvette. And here you go. Today is Supercharger week. So this is the Corvette Supercharged LT4 motor. 650 horsepower. This is the supercharger right there. You can see the intake goes here. What else in there? There's a supercharger belt. Yeah. And just to balance things out, here's a unsupercharged Corvette motor. This is an LS7, 427 cubic inch, makes up 500 horsepower, 7,000 RPM red line. Yeah, it sounds really nice. Okay, check out this low-riding Volkswagen Bug. My word, it's maybe raise the suspension a little bit. I hope they didn't pick up the music. And there's the air cool Volkswagen. Ferrari Testarossa. This car was made famous in Miami Vice. It has a 12-cylinder motor, not supercharged. Testarossa is Italian. It stands for redhead, and that's where it gets its name. See, the head is red. Porsche GT3 RS in British racing green or German green, I don't know, but very, very green, Kermit the Frog green. This is Porsche's naturally aspirated, non-turbocharged track car. Beautiful interior, nice and green. The green seatbelt is a nice touch. That costs extra money. Getting the GT3 RS embroidered onto the headrest costs extra money. The green stitching costs extra money. Actually, everything costs extra money in a Porsche. Even this green circle around the wheel, yeah, that's extra money as well. Cool, she has her own little Porsche. Yeah, Supercar Road is pretty empty today because I actually came in, showed up around 9:50, and it's definitely not as busy today as it was last week. I don't know. Maybe there's an event happening, but who knows? But there's still a few supercars left that I can show you, like this one. Check it out. Not exactly a supercar, but it's super to me. A fuel injected 56 Corvette, and look at that. It's got the power dump pipe too. Dump the exhaust right out there. Forget the muffler. You want to be loud? This thing will wake up the entire neighborhood. All right, so this is the V10 R8. Like I said, how can you tell it's a V10 R8? The first thing is the side pipe. I told you that the side blade comes out a little bit, whereas the V8 is flush. So you can see a little bigger intake here of the V10. And the second thing you can see is the exhaust. Again, one oval exhaust that are dual tips. And the last one you can tell is, just look at it. It says V10, duh. Here's Jay's Ford GT. And I guess continuing with the supercharged theme, the Ford GT is powered by, you guessed it, a big supercharged motor. But it's a little different because most supercharger is set up Ford kind of reversed it, so you can see the belt is actually over here and the intake is there. So it's kind of normally the intake and the belt are on the same side, but yeah, because of the way that this motor is put together, that's the way they did it. Yeah. And the last car at Supercar Row is this Lamborghini Huracan with some cool custom touches. I'm seeing carbon fiber aero bits in the front, a new different style of carbon fiber hood. The fit and finish could use some work. Doesn't exactly line up. Well, you know, it's okay. Let's see, any special touches in the motor? Okay, it's turbocharged. Yeah, you can see the turbo. Here's the turbocharger right there. So this is a turbocharged Lamborghini Huracan. But cool.
What are you doing?
I think it looks like an underground racing turbocharged setup. I can't be 100% sure, but the layout of the motor, the way the turbos are set up, yeah, it looks like a UGR. And if it is a UGR motor, then this thing is making at least 1,000 horsepower. This Camaro belongs to Simon. He's the organizer of Cars and Coffee, owner of the Bracketeer, and supercharged Whipple Charger motor. Whipple Charger makes 790 horsepower at the wheel. It's pretty crazy, but I guess, you know, you're the organizer of Cars and Coffee, you gotta have a rad ride. Okay, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Cars and Coffee. It wasn't as big as last week, but still overall a very good show. I'll be back here next week to check out Cars and Coffee again. So please subscribe to my channel, like and share my video, and I'll see you guys next time.